So now we'll see the implementation of friend function that we have discussed in the earlier lectures. So I'll be just creating a program. So I just created a class named test, and inside this I'll be just declaring two instance variables. Okay, and in the public section I'm just creating a constructor of type test that will be containing two arguments, integer x and integer y. So this is the parameterized constructor that is used to initialize the value of a and b. I hope it is clear. So now what I'll be doing, I'll be just declaring a friend function. Okay, so I'll be just declaring a friend function. So I'll just write friend keyword. The return type is int. Okay, the name of the function is add, because I'm trying to add these two variables a and b with the help of friend function. And inside this I'll just pass the name of the class and the reference. Okay, so this is the declaration. This is the declaration of friend function. So this declaration must be present in the class. Okay, inside the class you have to declare this friend function. Again I'll just create a method show. So this method will be used to display the contents. Okay, after we'll be just adding. So the sum is, so it will just print the value of sum, that will be printing, that is a plus b. So in main, now I'll be creating a main function. So I have just left the definition part, we'll be just completing it. So in main I'll be just creating an object of type test. Okay, so I've just created t, and inside this I'll be passing two values. Okay, so two values have been passed, that these are the actual arguments that I've been passing in this particular object. Okay, so now what we'll do, we have to invoke the friend function. Okay, so how this friend function can be invoked? Okay, we don't invoke this friend function with the help of t dot add. If we try to invoke this friend function with the help of this t dot add, then compiler will surely throw an error. So as we have discussed, in our earlier lectures, that friend function is a function that is not having a caller object. So there is no caller object for a friend function. So the arguments will be passed inside the function. Okay, so the friend function will take an argument. Okay, so an argument will be passed in the function. So how it will be passed, we'll just write the name of the function, that is add, and inside this add, t will be passed as an argument. Okay, so this caller object will be passed as an argument inside the function. So this is the calling of friend function. So the calling of the friend function is like the normal function, in which it will take the argument. Object as an argument is passed. So what I'll do, I'll just try to display the value with the help of show. So I'll be calling this show on this particular object, and now I have to write the definition of this friend function. Okay, so this friend function is having a return type, that is int. Okay, name of the function is add. There is no keyword like friend we are adding now, because this friend keyword must be add during the time of the declaration of the function. During the time of definition we need not have to add the friend. Okay, so now it will contain, this is test, and the reference to this particular test. So we'll just use pass by reference. So I'll just write ampersand, let us suppose k. So what I'll write, I'll just return the value. Okay, so explicitly I will return, because this friend function that has been created inside the class, it has been created explicitly, because our class is responsible for creating this function. Okay, our class is granting the function to access the data members indirectly. Okay, so how the data members will be accessed? The data members will be accessed by the friend members indirectly with the help of the reference of this particular class. So it will be accessed like k dot a plus k dot b. Okay, and if we try to just compile this code, and check for any errors, so it has been successfully compiled, there are no errors. So we'll just try to see the execution. So it has executed correctly, and it has printed sum is 300. It means the friend function has worked correctly. It has accessed indirectly our data members. So here the friend function has indirect access to the data members A and B. Okay, indirectly our friend function has accessed these data members with the help of the reference of the class, that is with the help of this k dot n, k dot b. If I try to access directly, okay, inside this A and B, then it will surely raise an error that A and B are private. Okay, the call cannot be made. Okay, so here we just compile and let's see. So it says that error A and B, okay, it was not declared in this scope. So the scope of these variables, okay, it is now outside the class. Okay, so the scope is not defined. Okay, so if we have to use these variables, then we have to use the reference, okay, and we have to use the friend function in order to access this.